Hey guys, I'm Alina with Awaken Catholic, and this is Awaken the Saint. Are you a student or past student of Catholic schools? If so, you can offer some thanks to Saint Joseph Calasanz of Peralta, Spain. He is the patron saint of Catholic schools, and for good reason. Calasanz did some remarkable things in his lifetime to bring education to the poor children of his country. He was born to a noble family and was educated in the Spanish universities of Estadía, Lérida, and Valencia. His family didn't want him to become a priest, but he was eventually ordained in 1583. Over the years, he saw the struggle poor children were having. They needed educated. But back then, there was no public education. It was generally reserved for the wealthy. Calasanz was overwhelmed by a desire to help these children that in 1597, he opened Europe's first free school for poor children. After other priests joined him, they eventually expanded their headquarters, forming a kind of community life. In 1617, the Pope recognized his community as a religious congregation, and in 1621 became papally approved as a religious order, with Joseph as superior. Calasanz was actually friends with Galileo, and his community supported Galileo's heliocentric system, meaning the sun is the center of our galaxy, unlike some other religious orders of the time. This brought some scrutiny to his order, known as the Piarists, along with some powerful wealthy families who didn't believe in educating the poor. There were some troubles the Piarists and Father Calasanz had to navigate bravely and with steadiness. From internal revolutions to external pressures, the congregation found itself struggling. Eventually, the Pope had to reduce the Piarists to a mere society, which stripped authority from Calasanz and gave it to local bishops. Unfortunately, it wouldn't be till after his death that the Piarists would be restored. Calasanz was declared patron of all Christian schools by Pope Pius XII in 1948. The world will always try to deter the will of God from being done. Clearly, the poor needed educated, and the evils of greed and selfishness had kept that from happening. When light was cast upon these things, they reared their heads and sought to destroy their assailant. In this case, Calasanz and his Piarist brothers were the target. There is a real and true enemy out to tear down the good we are each called to do. Sometimes we feel like we're swimming against the tide, and we feel like giving up. But remember St. Joseph Calasanz. He kept going. He firmly believed in his mission and despite the adversity kept going. All the children he helped and all the children today who are given opportunities have the persistent care and love of Calasanz to thank. St. Joseph Calasanz, ora pro nobis.
Awaken the Saint is a 3-minute daily show that unpacks the lives of the saints with practical messages for everyday life.